Hi, good morning guys. Hope you are all doing well. This is Sajid, and in this video guys, I'll be taking you through what are the different types of testings we have in software. Many students face the difficulty of seeing a lot of testing and they get confused. I'll make it very easy for you in this particular video. What are the different types of testings we have in a software? Okay, so let's start. So when it comes to software testing guys, we have four types of testing. The first one is unit testing. The second one is integration testing. The third one is system testing, and the fourth one is regression testing. So, what is unit testing? Is here, for example, if a developer is developing some code, and if you are trying to test it individually as a particular element or a code, then that is called as what form? That is called as what? Unit testing. For example, it's like A plus B is equal to C. This was something designed by your software developer. Then giving the inputs and trying to check the output. That is called as what? Unit testing. Only testing a particular element of the code. That is called as what? Unit testing. When it comes to unit testing, guys, we have two different types of testing in unit testing. The first one is black box testing, and the another one is white box testing. So let's understand what is black box testing, what is white box testing. When it comes to black box testing, guys, we don't check into the functionality. We just check the code and try to do the testing. That is called as what? Black box testing. But whereas in white box testing, we check or we test the functionality of that particular code. Okay? No functionality testing here, functionality testing here. And the second type of testing, guys, is integration testing. So what is integration testing, guys? Taking different units of the software component and trying to test it as a whole. Okay, for example, I have component X, component Y, then joining these two components and testing that particular software. That is called as what? Integration testing. So then we might have 1, 2, 3, 4 units at a time combined, and we start testing that particular software. Then that is called as what? Integration testing. And we have four different approaches, guys. When we start doing software testing in integration testing, the first way is bang bang. The second one is top down. The third one is bottom up approach, and the fourth one is mixed. So these are the four different approaches, guys, which are involved in integration testing. And the third type of testing, guys, is system testing. This is considered to be the most important testing when it comes to software testing. So system testing is performed on two different domains. It's about based on who is doing this testing. So we have three different categories of testers who are involved in this particular phase, and that is called as what? Alpha testing, beta testing, and acceptance testing. So let's understand what is alpha testing. So when it comes to alpha testing, guys, it is done by our developers or testers who are in that particular project and check the efficiency of that particular software. Then that is called as what? Alpha testing. And when it comes to beta testing, guys, the software is given to some third party to check and find if there are any bugs or defects. Okay, for example, we have Toyota, and Toyota is giving it to Ford to check it. Then that is called as what? Beta testing. No company or the end user will be not involved here, or even the developers or testers will be not involved here. This will be given to third party to check and find bugs and defects. And the third type of testing, guys, here is an acceptance testing, which is done by the end user. The software is given to end user, and they are given some specific duration of time, and they are asked to test whatever the test cases they want to create. They can test, and that type of testing which is done by the end user, that is called as what? Acceptance testing. Here, and the second part is performance or non-functional testing. So this is done by the developer itself, is done by software tester. So for example, let's take an example to understand it better. For example, I designed, the coders designed a software, there's a web page of 5 pages. So then we check non-functional testing. We do non-functional testing on that particular website. So by giving more load, and at a time I will be giving a load of 1 lakh users and see how their response time is. There is no functional requirements here, no functional testing will happen, only non-functional testing will happen here. And second, I will try to find the security, whether the particular web page was able to handle the security levels or not. And third, is it compatible or not? On different browsers, the application which I have designed, is it compatible on different browsers or not? And if this particular system, if this particular application has crashed, what time is it taking for it to recover? and is installation process happening perfectly or not. These are the few examples, guys, when it comes to a web-based application or e-commerce website, whatever you call it. And the last type of testing, guys, is regression testing. So this regression testing is done in maintenance phase. So till here the testing has been done, and if there are any bugs or defects coming during maintenance testing, period, then we follow a testing methodology that is called as what? Regression testing. Clear, guys? So hope this video was really helpful for you. And just try to understand the basics, why, because in interview there is more possibility that 30% of the questions would definitely they would ask you on the different types of testings. Mostly you can focus on white box testing, black box testing, integration testing, and system testing. Try to do a bit of research work on it and try to prepare for your interviews. Hope this video was really helpful for you. And in forthcoming videos, I'll be taking you in depth what is integration testing, what are the different methodologies we follow, and I'll try to make a video elaborately for you. Okay. So thank you. Take care. Have a nice day.